So you've heard of pop brownies, right?
Yes,
Well, you see, I like meatloaf.
that
All
has
right,
nothing to do with them.
but but I don't like brownies. So I thought to myself, let's put some extra ketchup in my meatloaf. Problem solved.
Wait, what? Wait, no, no, wait, wait,
Yes.
wait, 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 wait. A group?
Potatoes, tomatoes.
That caught me off guard. Like both of those things at the same time, like caught me off guard.
What does that say?
Like so I put extra ketchup in my meatloaf, right? You know, just to solve the problem with my pot brownies. Like what?
Just-
Like I got so confused, and then
all
I
right,
saw
and
Grupo
then
de los Tiernes. To
anyway, so to solve my pot brownie issue, right? I took out the pot. I don't like pot, right? I'm not a pot guy.
like
Not a
out of the
cocaine guy
cabinet.
either. Oh no, yeah, I'm more of a bowl type of guy. Right, right, right.
Yep.
You feel me? You feel me?
I
But then,
completely misunderstood.
but then it gets better. See, in order to get the seal the real flavor of my meatloaf with extra ketchup,
Yeah.
I physically smash the bowl onto my floor. All right, hear me out. No broom needed. All right, no broom needed. I throw my ground up meatloaf
Okay.
like
Okay. Okay. Where's
like a
the meatloaf?
blob
Why is the meat?
onto
Where?
onto the floor,
What?
right? Right
Where?
into the like the
Wait.
disintegrated parts of my formerly beautiful bowl. I roll the meatloaf around in the bowl. The shards are now in my meatloaf. It adds a lot of crunch. I highly recommend it. Some people may say, why don't you use crackers? And I say to them, I had no crackers. So,
Wait.
my next best solution was to simply throw a bowl on the floor, roll my meatloaf inside of it, cook it, and have internal gum bleeding. Problem solved. I love adding crunch to my meatloaf.
That was probably the most confused I've ever been. Like the fact that like not only are there like alternatives to crackers, you've made the worst alternative possible, and it's not even edible at that point.
I've made it edible because I put it in with the meatloaf.
No, it's not edible. That's not edible.
Now, no, no, no. Hold on, hold on. All right. Now, that doesn't solve my issue with the pot. See, I made a very delectable meatloaf,
Yeah.
but I haven't solved my pot issue yet. All right. I'm not a pot guy. How can I make myself become a pot guy? If I don't like brownies and I don't like pot, what am I supposed to do?
This is
So
the
I thought
most
to
confusing.
myself, oh boy, I love Dairy Queen.
What?
So I go into the
What?
Dairy Queen
Wait.
I go into the Dairy Queen drive-thru and I say, "Hello, can I have three? Yes, not one, three Oreo McFlurries."
No, 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 no,
The
no,
cashier
no.
says, "Of course you can. What size would you like those Oreo McFlurries?" I told the cashier, um, bucket. I love my ice cream.
Bucket.
So I go home, I get out an even larger bucket, the one my dad uses to wash off cars, the 5-gallon bucket. It is not enough. I only got two tubs of Oreo McBlizzard
Big blizzard. What?
in, into the tub. All
Earlier
right.
it was
I,
from Dairy Queen. Dude, what? Dairy Queen McFlurry, and now it's Oreo McBlizzard? What is. Wait. What?
okay. So, right, it only filled up a 5-gallon bucket with half of it. So I went to get another one from Home Depot. On my drive to Home Depot, I met this man on the road, and I was like, "Man, what a crazy, wacky driver that man is!" Right?
Yeah?
And he tried to run me off the road. So I said, well, fuck you. I have 5 gallons of ice cream in my back seat. So I do the only logical thing someone would do. I pull in front of him, I stop my car, I get out, I go to his window, he rolls it down, and I unveil my 5-gallon bucket of Oreo McBlizzard from behind my back.
What? What?
He shrieks in terror. I pour the ice cream on said man. He drives away in shame. I hear him in the distance calling his mother, crying. So anyway, I go back on my drive to Home Depot. I got another 5-gallon bucket. For what reason, I'm not sure. I already wasted half of my ice cream. So now, I went home with my now 2 5-gallon buckets. I got the rest of my ice cream into the buckets. I then remembered, wait, I don't have any pot. So
Meatbot.
I open up my drawer and I realized, I don't have any pots either. So what am I supposed to do? I have no pot. I have no pots. What is the solution here? Well, of course, I go back to Home Depot. I go up
What?
to the cashier and I say, "Hello, sir. Can I have some pot?" The cashier says, "It's your lucky day." You see? And then he leans down and picks up multiple kilograms of pot. And I said, "No, no, not this pot. I'll take it for free, though." So I take the pot and I say, "Okay, thank you. But now I'd like the pot." And he says, "Oh, I got you." So he leans down again, and to my absolute shock, he brings out a ancient, very valuable, $100,000 ancient Chinese pot. It had beautiful writings on it, beautiful colors, kept in very good shape. I said, "I'll take it." He said, "That will be $10. I have a feeling it may not be from ancient China, but nonetheless, I buy it. I take it home with now owning 2 types of pot. I take the pot that was given to me for free. No, I'm not talking about the pot. I'm talking about the pot.
What?
I sprinkle some into my ice cream.
Oh no.
I stir it around, and I was like, it tastes pretty good.
Is it crunchy?
It's not crunchy yet. I think I need to add the pot.
Oh no.
So I throw my pot onto the floor. It doesn't break. I said, "What type of black magicry is this? My pot did not break. What am I supposed to do?" So I go back to Home Depot. The cashier who sold this pot to me, I go up to him and I say, "Hey man, listen, this thing didn't break whenever I threw it. I want a refund and a new pot."
Ethan, cue the game. Okay, now you can keep talking.
He says, "Sorry, that's the only pot we have at Home Depot. Plus, you got ancient Chinese pottery on sale for $10, 999% off." I said, "That is a great deal. Fine, I will not return it. I simply want another pot." He says, "Sorry, we are all out of pots. The closest Home Depot to us that has a pot that will actually break is all the way over in Seattle, Washington." So,
What?
what's the logical thing I do? I take my everlasting melting ice cream and I take the 13.5-hour drive to Seattle, Washington. I then go into the Home Depot. They say, "We have no pot. Some man from Missouri bought it before you." I was furious. This motherfucking Home Depot cashier looking ass just bought that pot before me. I was livid. So, the next thing I do, I go back, I drive to Missouri. I now have no longer an ice cream. It is now a warm liquid. But I say, nonetheless, I will make this work. So, I reach into the back of my truck. And lo and behold, an entire fucking deep freezer is laying in the back of my truck. I do not know how I missed it, but it is there. I plug in the deep freezer and I put my now warm liquid ice cream into it. It re solidifies. Oh boy, I have ice cream again. The end.
Wait, what? So you're not gonna tell me about the pot? It's complete silence. Okay. Complete silence, and this happens because I. No.
So anyway,
Oh no.
I, on my way back to Missouri,
What?
come across a familiar face. It's that fucking road freak again, still covered in my goddamn ice cream. Why is he out here in the middle of Iowa? I do not know. There he was, and he recognized me immediately. He was furious.
Oh no.
He got out of his car and started flailing punches at me. I, in self defense, pull out my fucking shotgun on him. He started to run away. I said, yeah, that's what you get. He goes back into his car and drives away.
No.
I hope I never meet that prick ever again. So I get back to the Home Depot in my hometown. The cashier was nowhere to be seen. He quit his job because apparently he made a shitload of money off of that ancient pottery from Seattle, Washington's Home Depot.
What?
So I ask his former boss where the fuck he lives. The boss would not give it to me on his own terms. So I reminded him that I do indeed have a deep freezer in the back of my truck and I'm not afraid to use it. He says, calm down. There's no need for any issues here. I'll tell you where he lives if you promise me you won't kill him. I said, okay, I will not kill him. Oh boy, what a stupid fuck he is. You see, I show up to that man's address. I pound on his door. And he opens the door and he starts freaking out. He runs away at mass speeds. I chase after him. He's yelling. He's jumping fences. Meanwhile, I am running at sonic speeds, literally breaking the sound barrier. Meanwhile, I'm carrying a deep freezer above my head.
I can just imagine the situation in my head, man.
He looks back. He sees the deep freezer above my head. He is screaming more than ever before. I see in the little distance away something in his pocket. It was a lot of money and the ancient pottery.
Oh, so he didn't. So
I
he didn't
couldn't.
sell it. Wow.
I couldn't believe it. He didn't sell it.
But he
yet.
had a lot of money.
So
Okay.
I, in my absolute wisdom, throw my fucking deep freezer at him, and he perishes in front of my eyes.
What?
He no longer exists. In fact, I crushed all the atoms that he was once composed of with my deep freezer. But now there's a larger issue. My fucking ice cream isn't freezing anymore. It unplugged while I was carrying it away from my truck. Now I have warm ice cream again and a bunch of blood on the back of it.
It's
What
not
the hell
blood,
do I
it's
do
just
now?
Atoms, brother.
So, the most logical thing, I take the ancient pottery and I take it back home.
All right. Makes sense. Oh no! Now you're gonna do a test. I just remembered that. All right. So much silence. Bang bang. And I said, hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, oh
The ice
no.
cream was now frozen.
What? Wait. Did I miss
I was
something?
able to finally experiment.
Ah, that hit the ground. That hit the ground, brother. Okay, guys, get your
Pottery
game.
smashed
Okay,
onto my floor
so it broke.
into many bits and
Oh,
pieces.
thank God.
I slowly take the ice cream out of my deep freezer. Not forget, there's a lot of blood on it. It has no relevance to the story, but I just wanted to remember you fucking killed someone with my deep freezer. Anyway, I take the ice cream out of the deep freezer. It was frozen solid. I grab my pickaxe and stab it. Mmm, delectable. It still tastes like the average Dairy Queen experience. My favorite McBlizzard in the world. It
No
was
word.
finally here.
Wait,
All
what?
it took was multiple days of freezing and unfreezing and killing someone with your deep freezer. That's all it took to get the ultimate McBlizzard experience.
Huh.
So, how was your day?
What was the moral of the story?
The moral of the story, to get things what you want, always carry a deep freezer with you.